Good evening. Welcome back to the show. We're wrapping up our first ever live Darkness Radio Supernatural News webcam. What did you think? If you enjoyed it, give us an email at dave@darknessradio.com. If you're listening to the podcast and you missed it, well, screw you. You should have been here with the rest of us. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if any of this will be available ever online.
No.
You should have. Nope. $9.99 to get all of it, he said. $9.99 to see the entire thing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it all out.
I like your feeling.
Yeah.
Eric's in charge. Eric did all this on his own, and he was kind enough.
Eric.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. He was kind enough to bring this in with his company. This is kind of what they do, and we've got. Let me see, Eric. Now your information's on our site, right? So people that are interested. It's centralmediaservices.com, centralmediaservices.com. And if you want to do things like this, you have business ideas, he can help you out with this. This is their business. This is what they do. But he was kind enough to come in and donate his time and his son's time and all the setup and cameras. And Evan, we want to thank you for coming in and helping out this evening. You've been a great cameraman.
Oh, look at the big smile.
Yeah, he's great. He's been doing a great job.
We got a pile of sugar for him when the whole thing's
the problem
over.
is this thing is this isn't free to do this. This takes a lot of time. If we can figure out a way that's economically feasible to make this available so that Eric doesn't just give up a night of his life to come in and do this, then we'll continue. Maybe we can do this once every month or once every couple of months. We'll maybe alter between Monday night Parashare nights and Friday night news. So we'll figure out what we can do with that. It'd be fun when we have in-studio guests from time to time too. So we'll see what we can do, but that's where we're going. All right, let's wrap it up. You got any other good stories before we head out of here, Mel? Any ones you wanted to pop out for sure?
Timmy. Paramount Pictures has scheduled new release dates for 3 of its high-profile horror franchise sequels.
For 3 of its what?
Horror.
Okay. Thanks for getting all the letters in that time.
I'm Southern. My mouth gets lazy. They're like, oh, shoot. They're long in development.
Out. You just literally all the blood rushed out of his head and he collapsed to the floor. You think I'm kidding?
He's gone.
He's gone. Yeah. All right. So go ahead.
Their long in development Friday the 13th follow-up was supposed to open November 13th, but has been shifted to May 13th, 2016 instead. Yes, that is a Friday the 13th. Deadline also reports that Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension, is moving from March 13th to October 23rd of this year, where it will open against Jim and the Holograms, as well as The Last Witch Hunt.
Gem and the Holograms?
And finally...
That's not a competition you want to go up against, is it?
I know, right? And finally, Rings, the third entry in the Ring franchise, is now scheduled to open stateside November 13th and Friday the 13th old slot.
Is that the way it is?
Yes, that is the way it is.
Lord of the Rings territory?
In writing, yes.
All right. I don't know about that, Mel. I'm going to be honest with you. Do you think that that's a, The Rings? That's what they're calling the third Ring movie?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh my goodness! There's stuff's going crazy on my phone. I apologize.
Possessed.
Mallie, have you ever? Is it kind of weird right now with knowing that cameras are focused on you, that you're being watched from people all around the world,
Trying to creep me out.
Yeah, does it kind of freak you out that maybe somebody is watching you right now as they're sewing human flesh together to create a Mallie Fox outfit? What do you think? They could be doing that.
Stop.
It's just something to think about. You're a pretty girl, Mel. You just never know what you're going to be up against.
They make me all
Is
paranoid.
it making you nervous?
Yes.
All right. You should be a little nervous, Mel.
Stop. What?
Just continue.
Jesus! Oh my God.
What's wrong? When you made Tim pass out, somebody took over, Mallie.
He's like,
yeah, we're watching Mel. I see what he's doing.
It's creepy.
Yeah, looks like he stitched that face out of Ben Cruzy. Yeah.
Timmy, stop.
Too soon? Hashtag too soon.
I like how he has to have glasses, though.
All right, Minuteman. You've got 2 minutes to tell your last tale of horror.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
You sound like Bane.
I know,
You sound like Bane now instead of...
We'll take over the city, David. I got to take this thing off first.
Oh, well, you should. We've got a minute left.
Oh,
I guess let's just do this, and we'll wrap it up from Michael Myers, Dennis over there, and wow, the magnificent Mallie Fox. That was a great face you just made there, Mel.
What was that?
I'm your host, Dave Schrader. You've been listening to the best in paranormal talk radio. We'll be back with you on Monday night And if you're new to the show and you've just found us, you can join us on Monday nights for Parashare Monday. We've got stories to share from listeners all around the world that send in their stories and call in to share their stories as well. And we've got a doozy of a show lined up for you. A lot of great stories I've been digging through and seeing what's coming your way. So hopefully you'll check that out and be a part of it. This weekend, if you're missing us, you're bored, and boy, there's just not enough. Here's what you can do. Go to darknessradio.com. There's an archive tab. You can find past episodes going back about 7 to 8 months of Darkness Radio, so you can listen to what you've already missed. There's also other tabs. We just included on our theater tab, there's 2 awesome 1970s documentaries, one on UFOs and one on monsters. You've got to watch them just for the sheer enjoyment of weird 70s television documentaries, actually. So go check that out. It's darknessradio.com under the theater tab. And you can see us live all around the United States and around the world, as I'll be going to Australia in May, Ireland in September, and we'll be hitting up, I think, Harris, or is it York, Pennsylvania later this year. We've got the event coming up with all 3 of us at the Palmer House in Minnesota. Tickets are on sale right now to all of the events we're going to be a part of. Go check out darknessradio.com, click on the events tab, or just go to darknessevents.com. Thank you all for spending your evening here with us. We want to thank our friends from centralmediaservices.com, Evan and Eric, for being here. Mallie Fox, Tim Dennis, me, your host, Dave Schrader. You've been listening and watching the best of Paranormal Talk Radio. This was Darkness Radio.
Broadcasting